Aquarius, the World card came in the reverse, okay? This was an energy that also came up for Sagittarius. So Aquarius, you might have some heavy Sagittarius in your chart, or you want to look at where Sagittarius lies and know that you are also on a purpose-driven journey. You have maybe been noticing that it's a little bit harder to go after your ambitions. Things may have been seeming off. Maybe been feeling like it's been Mercury retrograde for 3 months. Like, what is going on? Like, is Mercury in retrograde right now? And the reality of that is that you are experiencing this turmoil or these difficult decisions or things changing dramatically, because that is part of Aquarius's birthright. Uranus is the planet of dramatic changes, sudden changes. Yes, I've been feeling like this. Yes. And you're like, well, I wanted to go down this path because I need to. I have appointments. I have things going on. And it's like, no. And suddenly you're having to make a totally different decision and then having to live with the repercussions of it. And it's like, I didn't even want to do that in the first place. That's because you're learning. If you are connected to someone in a relationship, let's start with that. If you've taken on a partner and this partner changes your day, changes what you're going to do, you have to remember you've taken on responsibility for that. It's not like, a lot of the time Aquarius has the best well-meaning, right? They're well-meaning. They'll get a puppy or forgive me, they'll have a child, but it's about having a dependent. And then they'll remember that dependency is not an Aquarius thing. Brotherhood of man, friendship, but being able to talk to you when I want to talk to you, or interact with you when I want to interact with you, and then not when I don't want to, is an Aquarius thing. So now you have this puppy, and you love the puppy, you really do, or you have a child, let me elevate, but you're realizing like this is quite an investment. And then suddenly the things that are equally important to you in your lifestyle, the child is not feeling well. And now you had this big meeting at work, and of course you're going to choose your child, but your work is going to look at you like, we needed you. What are you doing? And as much as you know you're equally put yourself on your ego level, important to what you're doing, the core of who you are is to make sure that you can respond correctly to the dependents that you've signed up with. Okay, if that makes sense. Please know, Aquarius, that you're not being punished for being able to, for having to switch things up. It was an inevitable challenge to alchemize yourself. You were just feeling like, I can't handle my life? Is that what you're telling me, Spirit? No. It's that you had to make a difficult choice in this life, and it doesn't come naturally to you as it would another sign. Other signs rebound from it really well, where we get out of sorts, and that's normal. It's perfectly okay. Next card, as I'm talking about signs that rebound really well, this is a water sign, the moon card. This is Pisces, this is Cancer. They rebound really well when they have to deal with things with their puppies or their children or going with the flow, right? The moon card upside down, just like Sagittarius, something was exposed by these inconveniences. Something came to light when you saw how people responded to you when you didn't show up the way they wanted you to, or when you went and did something that they weren't expecting you to do. Now you get to see them and you're just like, wow. It's like looking in a looking glass. Like, how did I take you seriously before? How did I worry about what you thought or felt before this happened and you suddenly got inconvenienced, or you didn't like what was going on and you flipped your script, when I'm telling you I sincerely am acting out of responsibility and honor and self-mastery. I am not just being, manic. I am not just casting aside all the things that matter to me and you being one. I'm literally being my most responsible self. So do not paint me as someone who's unreliable. But if that's the way you're going to go, I see you. Thank you, Spirit. Hallelujah. Okay? You're being guided by clarity. You're being refreshed in this moon in the reverse. This is the proper soul path for you. Nothing can be hidden. So all those sneaky liars, deceivers, It's like the filter has been totally shifted and you can see the veil is being lifted for you, Aquarius. We're always the ones accused of being those conspiracy theories. The veil has been lifted. And if you're starting to see weird things that would have scared you before, Aquarius, things were like you'd sit quivering in your bedroom at night when you were a child. It's time for you to ascend, because all this weirdness that you were experiencing where things were getting knocked out of tone was to change your frequency, was to give you a flexibility that you're not used to trust spirit. And you're seeing things for what they really are. So you might see someone who's been able to keep a veil, and then all of a sudden you see the demon on their face. So please know you're not crazy. Sit inside your body and know that you're safe. You're whole. You've made it to this point on purpose. And spirit is just letting you see how reality really works. Okay, so it's okay. And the final card we got was the Ten of Cups. So with this card, it's saying that harmony is also part of the final result. All the chaos. It's like what I was saying before. It's like making a cake. You get all these ingredients and they're so sweet. You got an egg, you got a bowl, you got oil, you got flour, and then you got to mix it up. Imagine if you had to stay in the bowl while you were mixing it up, and imagine how crazy it would all look to you. But the reality is that's how you make a cake. You got to crack a few eggs. You got to whip it up. You got to make a mess. And Spirit was saying, we're building you into something beautiful. And this is your guarantee with this Ten of Cups. Look at that. This is happily ever. So please allow the process, because this is where you're at right now, where you're starting to see the veil. Look at the colors, how they go together. You're seeing through the veil. People can't lie to you. Tricky Ricky it ain't gonna work. You can see it. And the end result is your manifestations coming true. You are going to see the results. You're going to have the happily ever after, whether you were planning on moving, whether you want to renovate your own house and make your space more the envision that you've always wanted, whether you want to go on vacation, whether you want to resolve things with your loved ones. This is a contractual yes. Look at the yes on there. This is a yes. Domestic harmony, family reunions, right? Contentment, celebrations, peace, marriage. Very good, Aquarius. We've had a hard way to go. I'm just saying. Very good.